Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and welcome to Path of Exile, where we're going to join the third event during December. I already finished the Path of Exile series, but I wanted to present, as I said a few weeks ago, I wanted to present all three events that happened. We went through the Delve, and we went through Mayhem, so now we're going for Flashback. Like, what does this mean? I will just read you from the website, and you can find more information there as well, or in one of my earlier videos. So, the final event of the year, the 3-week heist flashback, begins soon. Join the ruckus on December 18th. In each area, you'll contest with several popular mods from the past leagues in a harrowing mad dash for power and glory. Alongside Heist, each area in Ray class will have a random selection of 3 of the following mod present. 2 additional Rogue Exile, 2 additional Invasion bosses, 1 additional Breach, 2 additional Strong boxes, 3 additional Tormented Spirits, the green spirits, 2 additional Peranda's chests, and a 33% chance to spawn Kadiro. This we didn't meet in our first campaign, in our normal playthrough. 3 additional rare monster packs with Nemesis mod, 3 additional magic monster packs with Bloodlines, 1 additional Abyss, 2 additional Harbingers, 1 timeless Monolith, 1 Metamorph, 1 Delirium Mirror, and beyond. And these mods will change every hour on the hour. So you can get some really awesome combination of mods to create like really good maps that could really increase your chances. I should stop saying really. That will increase your chances to get good items. Once again, well, let's just keep joining and then I'll say a little bit more. We will be playing in this situation with the witch. This is like we play the melee character, we play the ranged character. I think going for a wizard sounds pretty good. And we'll call her Aurora Borealis. Of course, it already exists. Aurora? Can I do that? Oh, already exists. Orion Two-Headed Wolf TWC. That surely doesn't exist. As always with these events, the thing that you should be playing at least until level 50. Just give it a go. And if you will want to continue, then you can continue. If not, at least you'll receive the chest at level 50 and you have more time to play this event until January mostly. So give it a go, try it out, get level 50, receive that automatic mystery chest, and then it's up to you what you want to do going forward. As you can see, the witch already has a fireball, which is pretty good. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. For these events, this is an event I'm trying for the first time as well. So let's see, we threw in a fireball, deals 9 to 14 damage, deals 20, has a 20% chance to ignite enemies, and 50% more damage with ignite. And then we can put in Arcane Surge support, gain Arcane Surge after spending a total of 50 mana with supported skills. Arcane Surge grants 10% more spell damage, Arcane Surge grants 10% increased cast speed, that is useful. Arcane Surge grants 0.5 of mana regeneration per second, Arcane Surge lasts 4 seconds, and supported skills deal 10% more spell damage while you have Arcane Surge. So this is a pretty good gem to have on a wizard, I find, or at least on a spellcaster. At least in the early game. Later game you can throw in a bunch of auras and a few other things. I guess that is the Arcane Surge. I think I should probably go to my loot and make sure we're using a slightly smaller one. A superior iron hat, yeah, we will get that. I didn't really plan out what I'm going to do with the wizard at this point. I wasn't in it for the competition, like being the first to finish. I am not at that level yet. Most of the events I haven't played, and this channel and everything that I'm doing here, it's in a way a opportunity for me to try this out and to show it off to you.
And I thought I'd be a dead woman by now.
The goal being that I would get most of you to be playing it and trying it out. Let's see, a passive skill point. So we could go this way with maximum energy shield and mana regeneration. Minions deal more damage, so we could go with the minion build. Shall we do that? I think going for minions, it's not necessarily a bad idea. Though early on, it's probably best to get some of these more offensive skills, because it will take a while. But let's do that. Let's create ourselves a minion build, at least for one episode, right? I'm gonna continue it on my own. Although, this being one episode, I think what I'm going to do, change of plans. We're not gonna go for a minion build. I'll reset that point later on. Let's go for something that provides us with more damage. I think a minion build is something that I will want to do at a later date, probably in a playthrough. So, because it takes quite a bit of time to get zombies and skeletons and other creatures, and I think it would be really cool to do it on camera, right? And to have it in a longer series. So then what do? Do I go for Blight for chaos damage? Kinetic Bolt, increase the reduction of spell damage, to also apply to attack damage from this skill. Okay. Freezing Pulse. Freezing Pulse is used, especially in the competition, is pretty good because it pierces multiple targets and it does deal 8 to 12 cold damage. Magma Orb, it seems like it deals 9 to 12 damage and chains 3 times, meaning it jumps, I think, the Mana Orb. Let's go with... Oh, it's Freezing Pulse. Sure, let's go Ice. Replace it here. Talk to the other people.
Goodbye.
Now you might hear that there's a difference in the way I am being heard. That's because I moved my mic around.
I know that stench. Just like my sisters upon the pyre.
Ooh. I did a bit of a new setup as far as mic goes. Your feedback is most welcome. Like, I'm trying to do something slightly different. Hopefully it's going to pay off. It's going to sound better. Because the mic, I haven't moved the mic too much since I first started, and I thought that it's probably about time to try and see if I can remove it. Once again, I don't have a lot of experience into these regards, so I'm gonna try and experiment as the channel keeps going forward and keeps evolving and new games appear and things like that. Okay, I can already see one of the events. I think what we should do... Let's see, I think adding another wand... I like that they freeze in plants. Let's see, does adding another wand increase the damage output? It does, even though it's only a little, still works. Okay, a brand new level. Let's try this out. This can be pretty dangerous. One trick you could do when fighting these monsters, especially early on, is to sit outside, like on the edge of this border. The thing about these enemies is that they can't really move past the borders or they disappear, so work that to your advantage. Or to your safety at least. Any more monsters? Yeah. Unfortunately, that's all we get from this circle. Let's see, going for these iron greaves, some iron gloves. Sherby Jerkin, sure, it does decrease our speed, like putting on an armor decreases speed, but I am not part of the competition. The competition is a few days away already, so others are way in front of me. I'm just gonna throw this because it does have the links. 5959, it's about the same. Let's identify these gloves and put them on. Maybe we'll identify these greaves. 12, 12. 12 strength we don't need. Okay. Don't need this anymore then, neither do these. We can add these points. Let's go this way. Yeah, Arcanist Dominion with the increased spell damage. I think I do like that. For these events, you let me know as well. Whether you play them or not, whether you have tried them so far or anything. I think for Delve it was more interesting in the beginning. Maybe for these events it would have been better if I would have just showed you a later game build. And if you wanna do something like achieve level 100 or be very competitive and you have no idea what build to go through, just look a flashback, a PoE flashback builds. That is an easy way to do it. And there are all these old Path of Exile players or streamers that have spoken about what could be really good as a build for these events. So use their knowledge to your advantage. Let's see, more spell damage, that is pretty good. Gonna throw it here, we'll leave this. I'm not sure we can sell this or anything special. Yep, let's keep going in this direction. I think by this point we should go for the medicine. Like, this skill is very useful, as you can see. The pierce, the skill goes through multiple targets. It's not like with the ranged character where the arrows stopped and you had to have that pierce support that pierces 3 targets or 4, or you know how many you have depending on the skill quality and everything else. It goes through them automatically. The damage output might be slightly slower, probably in the beginning. I am not too sure about that, don't take my word for it. But I'm guessing there is a certain trade-off to these kinds of build. Let's see. Oh, we have Cassia. Now, if you've ever played Tower Defense, this is another one of those characters we haven't met in the normal playthrough. But if you've ever played something like a Tower Defense, this is what we're doing here. So this is the pump that you have to protect, and you see there are 2 portals down. Now we can throw in either a chilling tower or a fireball tower. And monsters are coming through here and they're trying to attack the pump. The pump has this amount of durability. You'll let's see, let's build another tower here. I was stopping because she was talking. But basically, there are more than these 2 towers. This is just the first time you meet her, so you don't get a whole lot. But you can build towers, you can upgrade them. Like so, at level 4, you have different types of... Why don't we get anything? I am wondering. I'm very confused. Anyway, so at higher levels you get higher, like different choices of how to improve your towers and things like that. It can become pretty hectic. And you have these maps that are filled with this kind of portals that where enemies just come in and you have to take care of them. Let's see, evasion. We'll keep evasion for now. Okay, medium mana. Let's take a rustic sash because it's unique, and we have this gold. Like, you'll find something people doing in competition. So we've done the quest here, right? And one of the things that you might want to do in a competition is return back to town as quickly as possible, and one way is to use the portal scroll. But if you don't have enough portal scrolls later on when you really do need them, what do? Well, something that competitors do is that once they finish this quest with the medicine box, they just go to log out to select character and then they log back in. By doing that, they find themselves in the middle of town and thus closer to home without even having to use a scroll to town port. Okay. Here is a timeless monolith. I think we've seen this before. At first, these enemies are frozen in time, if we haven't, and you have to liberate them. And there are chests and there are all kinds of things. Like, you liberate them by attacking them, and once the timer has passed, they will be attacking you. They will fight between each other because usually there's two armies frozen in time, and you will need to fight them afterward. There are some unique enemies, there are some unique chests, there are all kinds of things that you can find, so it can be pretty cool. Let's see, let's take at least one of these leather caps, better than some armor. Simple robe, sure, we'll throw that in. And I guess that's it, so let's use... I'm gonna use a scroll to town portal, I don't really too much. And today, was it today? Today or yesterday, there is a teaser for what is going to be coming up in January. Let's see, elemental proliferation support. Supports any skill that hits enemies or could otherwise apply elemental ailments. So increases the duration of elemental ailments. Elemental ailments caused by supported skills spread to other enemies in a radius of 12. Supported skills have 20% chance to freeze, shock, or ignite. Nice. Spell Cascade. They have skills have 25 less area of effect, but they do less damage. But they also affect areas in front of and behind the target area. It doesn't work with freezing pulse. Okay, doesn't matter. Infused channel doesn't seem to be working. Lesser poison support. We don't want to add poison. Summon phantasm support. 50% chance to summon a phantasm. Okay, let's go with elemental proliferation. I know this is better. That what I'm going to do is like this. So we're gonna combine these skills. Let's talk to Nessa. Let's see what else does she have on hand. Anything else we care for? Well, we could raise some zombies as well. Let's have that as a helper. Blight, Arcane Surge, we already have that. Storm Blast, could be, it's a mine. Volley, supported skills fire 2 additional projectiles. Could be good. But anyway, let's throw in these potions, a better sash, and then we can sell the rest of them.
Take care.
These are clear oils. They are pretty useful in certain situations. But we're not gonna go into them now. We are going to go into them in the future. Is this... oh, this is just the local chat. Let's see, where are we at? We are here. Let's see, kill an enemy, summon some zombies. Not like that. Just when we finished the quest, I was saying that a teaser for the new league in January has appeared. So if you go on the Path of Exile channel on YouTube or anything, Okay, so 3 zombies, that's what we can summon for right now. Let's use the potion on us. So if you check either their website or their YouTube channel, you will find there the teaser video. It might not tell you a whole lot right now, but do not worry about it. Just check it out, you might find it pretty cool. Vine circlet, is this a helmet? It is. Okay, let's keep that then. Let's speed this up a tiny bit. I am not gonna do this quest with the parts. Mostly because I am going to enjoy part of this event, but I'm not gonna bother with the full experience. Like I wanna get to level 50. That is my first goal, and that's what I'm going to do here. And you don't need to do all these quests just to get to level 50. It can help. You can find some really useful items that could push you along, and if you've never played, definitely do it. Definitely go and explore the map. Try to figure things out. You don't even know how many unique items there are out there, and it could really inspire you to play in a certain way. Let's see, kill all the monsters here. Now this quest does not give us, if I remember correctly, I don't think that this quest offers us a skill point. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have a list on me to check out if we get a skill point there, but I'm not gonna bother with it right now. Okay, let's collect from here, put the glyphs, go forward. And now we can go back home. Talk to him for our reward.
Stay sharp out there.
Let's see, Frost Bomb, Orb of Storms, could be cool. Summon Raging Spirit, Contagion, Detonate Dead, Flame Wall. Let's take this Orb of Storms, let's see what it does. And we also get Frost Blink.
Farewell.
Hello.
Travel to the Fetid Pool, okay, and that's optional. Let's go here. Ooh, that seems interesting. But what I'm going to do here is we'll put Frostblink in, and I'll put Orb of Storms here. This is what Frostblink does. As you can see, it's one of those movement kills. And what it does, it leaves a trail of ice in the place where you teleported from, and it leaves one in the place where you teleport to, which can slow enemy down, can be pretty useful. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. These enemies are tough. The ones that spawn from that mirror. We can stop this event at any point using that. It's the Delirium event, apparently, it's said so. I saw a glimpse of the title. We're slightly under level at this point, so there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Okay, we got a coral ring, better than nothing, I guess, at this point. Look at this guy. This guy has some armor on him, so let's get some zombies. Get a few more weapons here. Okay, let's just make sure we do not die. So the Orb of Storm just sits there and then casts a bit of chain lightning. A drift wand, a simple robe. Okay. Don't know if we needed a scare mask too. Zombies, that's what I wanted. Okay, let's identify these armies, maybe give us a bit more strength. Yes, should be useful. No, zombies, that's what I wanted. Zombies, good. And then we'll throw this here. Nope. Orb of Storms, not the most useful though. And then we have this ring with cold damage and evasion and lightning. Another level up. Is that exile? Yes, it is. Okay, so we found our first exile. Pretty strong, but not strong enough. Amulet, definitely. Let's take these rings, might be useful. Mole. I guess that's everything that he was good for. Let's try to go this way.
Ready and not before.
Good, another level up. That is one of the big advantages of running ahead while not sitting down and farming. You get plenty of experience, especially in the early game with some of the higher level enemies. But not all characters can do that. Like the advantage we have with the witch is that we can fire from a distance. We have this piercing attack which really travels and kills multiple enemies at once. You can see why it is a favorite kind of build for contests, right? It can give you that speed that you need. Speed, damage, everything that you might require. Okay, let's see, this is the ledge. I think we need to find one more entrance to the fetid pool before we go to the ledge. Because I do know that for the fetid pool we do get a skill point. Let's go for one more damage there. We can throw in this orb as well. Great. Nothing that good, but sure. Do you see an entrance to anything around here? Nope. It's all the way back there. It's not gonna be as fun. It might be. But I guess I'll come back at a later date. Just gonna push through. And here we have another exile, another melee one. I'm not sure there's going to be anything on them that's going to be good for us. Maybe this iron ring, maybe a chain belt. Maybe he was more useful then. Yeah.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Okay, we missed, or I missed, the petit pool at the entrance there. I'll come back for it later. Let's just try to go just a tiny bit further. Here we have Ferando's coin. Ferando is one of those characters. It's a ghost that can sell you some really good items. But they cost a lot. They cost this kind of unique coins that you only find on maps with that type of chest. When I read the event earlier, it even said that it has a 33% chance to appear on one of these maps. Okay, let's see what's the damage on us now. 73. Perfect. And so you'll find him in the normal campaign as well, just rarely. There are ways you can influence how certain events happen with the modifiers and everything else, with the rerolls. But I felt, at least in the latest leagues, I don't know, he wasn't as impressive anymore as... Like, it was really cool the first few times I found him. I'm not sure what league I was playing back then. Maybe things changed. But he really sold some really cool items. That's how I remember him selling really cool items. But during the Heist League, whenever I found him, he wasn't as impressive as I remember him. Maybe it was just my bad luck. Maybe it's not the items that I was looking for. Okay, Vigilant Strike, we don't need it. A Superior Goat Horn, sure. More spell damage. But it is better than this, it just doesn't have the required links to make my my item stronger. Okay, well, let's do this. As always, magical enemies really give you a lot of experience. Let's see, what are we going for next? Lightning? Frostwalker? Yeah, let's take Frostwalker. Increase cold damage, increase cast speed with cold skills, and it does give us it gives us some resistances to cold, which they're useful early on, especially when you're fighting Merville. She was the Siren. She uses those water skills, or tornado twisters, or whatever they will, and those cause cold damage, so it can be good to have resistances against her early on. You have that. You have with Dominus the lightning, the guy in the sky that turns into a demon. Not sure which character uses fire. It's not on top of my head right now. We can, instead of another one of these wands, we can put in a Twig Spirit Shield. As you can see, it does pretty much the same as a different wand. It has spell damage modifiers, but it provides you with energy shield instead of damage. for certain builds it might be useful, for certain more defensive builds. Okay, let's bring in a few more zombies. We've got about 5 more minutes left. Let's use them to the best of our abilities. All in all, this is the best way to do these events. Like you don't focus because time is short. I think we just found ourselves our first Harbinger here, thus having to take care of all the monsters in the area for a while. This is how events are being played. You wanna play as quickly as possible, level up as quickly as possible. You don't use these events in order to find out what the story is or things like that. The events aren't around for a very long time, so it's not really useful to do it anyway, but this. Regenerate life. Now let's throw in some mana and... oh, this was a ring. This one. Regeneration, attributes, a bit more energy shield.
Fate smiles with sharp teeth. When I'm ready, and not before.
Let's see, can I get these points quickly? Now we are 123 damage with the arcane active, arcane surge. There we have it. And without the arcane surge, where are we at? 90. Okay. You can see the smugglers' caches are still around, still a thing. Okay, well, I think this is all the action. There's nothing more I can tell you. Like, as you see, it's a more embellished version of Path of Exile. You will be meeting many of the events of the league mechanics that came in the past, and you'll find them mixed on your maps, which can make the experience a bit more challenging, a bit more quicker, and if you are an average Path of Exile player like you want to try this out definitely. So just go, let's throw in, let's fight a monster like this. I don't know what I build there. Hopefully it's not gonna kill us. No, I think this time we're good.
Too much clutter.
Let's get some zombies out. Good, we destroyed him there. A cold ring, very useful.
Good day.
We completed his quest, we can open up the Pendanter's chest. Okay, nothing I see that would interest me. Let's defeat the pawn. Good, rescue Navali.
See you soon.
Too much clutter.
That seemed like a useful item there. How do I want to do this? Yeah, so as I was saying, this is all there is to this event. It's not as impressive as some of the other ones we showed early on, especially the Delve one. That I found to be quite fun, even though I didn't have time anymore. It has been quite a busy week at work, so I didn't have time to play Delve for too long. I just reached level 63, I think it was.
I'd rather burn than call such a place home.
But that is about it for these events. Go ahead, try them out. This is it for Path of Exile for December. We'll come back definitely in January, and we will continue where we last with the idea we started with a brand new build. We'll explore the new mechanics or the new, and we're gonna push for the end game. That will be our goal for the future. For the moment, I hope you have enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in some of the other series. If you're here just for Path of Exile, then I'll see you in January, and I wish you a wonderful holiday and a Merry Christmas if you celebrate it, or Hanukkah, or whatever you might be celebrating. Happy holidays, I guess, says it all. Until then, wish you all a wonderful day.